This video is going to be all about Albania.
I researched it so much, and here is our 21 best things to do. So number one, you want to walk through Skanderberg Square. This is the heart of Tirana. You're gonna see the clock tower, you're gonna see old mosque, but what's really nice about it is you get to see people going about their daily lives. And for us, that was the first thing we did in the city, and it was a great introduction.
Skanderberg Square is also a great starting point to head out to all the other things you're going to do in Albania. I mean, who doesn't like a square in a city?
That's right. Once you walk through Skanderberg Square, you want to get some coffee.
Albania has a pretty good coffee culture. You actually see lots of people drinking coffee on outside terraces. They have a bunch of cafes, and their cafes look really nice. It seems like they spend a lot of time hanging out, eating, and drinking coffee, of course.
There's a communist cafe.
Yeah.
I think it's called what's it called?
Communist cafe, I don't know. I'll put it in the video.
Yeah, but it has all this communist memorabilia and it has great ambiance. All right, now that you've had your coffee, there's no better place to understand the city more than going to the city market.
Talk to the local people, you can see the vegetables that are in season. Let some of the vendors talk you into buying something. It's always a vibrant scene at the market. Why wouldn't you go there?
We went there, we ended up getting some fruit that we didn't want, but we also got some things we did want, like dates and mountain tea.
And around the market, you will also find lots of food places, right? We've seen a whole sheep hanging. It's really neat. Check it out. And then there is so much to explore in Albania, but let's start with the neighborhood Bulaku.
This was a part of the city that was once blocked off during the communist era because it's where the rich or more influential communist people lived. This is a place where you can find some of the best restaurants, ice cream shops, the perfect place to spend your evening.
There is a ice cream shop there. They have actually taps where chocolate is just streaming out of, and they dip your ice cream cone in that chocolate tap. I've never seen that before. It's a cool neighborhood to just stroll around. And now we also need some culture and history.
The first place you have to go is the bunk art museums. Now, if you didn't know, Albania has thousands of bunkers throughout the country. In Tirana, they have these two museums called the Bunk Art, where you can go learn about the history during that communist era.
It's dark, it's eerie, and the expositions they made kind of adds to the eeriness and just a weird feeling, right? As you drive around in Albania, you will see so many bunkers along the road, just next to houses and residential neighborhoods. It's something we've never seen before. So definitely check out the Bunk Art Museum.
And after visiting the Bunk Art, you're gonna get to see a little bit more of this communist history by going and seeing the House of Fallen Leaves. This is a place where the Nazis actually used to spy on the people in Albania during World War II. But after World War II, the communist ruling party there in Albania, they took over this house and they began to spy on their own people.
And then next to the second Bunk Art Museum, you have what's called the Dutch Tea Express. It's a cable ride that goes up to a really high mountain. On top of that, you can oversee all of Tirana, the ocean in the back, and there's a lot of things to do up on that mountain as well. It's actually bigger than you think it would be. It's a pretty scenic ride. It kind of speeds up high and then it slows down again, so don't worry, but it's pretty nice.
All right, so the next thing that you want to do in Tirana is visit the Grand Park. This is a perfect green space to get your run in or just to take a peaceful walk to get away from the kind of loud city.
Yeah, just think of like a central park in a city. They have a really big lake, lots of walking trails, cool to check out.
And as you're walking around, you're going to see a lot of statues, and many of those statues are telling you the history of not only Tirana, but also Albania. Okay, so now that we visited the capital city, let's start to go ahead and branch out and see other parts of the country. And one of the ways to do that is to search out castles. Now, there is a castle in the city called Tirana Castle, but as you make your way outside of the city, you'll see places like, I think it's called Prezi Castle, and they've been used throughout Albania's history to defend them from people like the Ottomans. And we went to the one in Kruja, which is our next
thing to do. Going to the town of Kruja, okay, it might be a little touristy, but there's a lot of history there and things to see. There's a small, narrow cobblestone street where there's a bazaar, really nice to check out. And why you would want to go to Kruja is because there's a castle built on top of that hill I believe it's 608 meters high above sea level.
Yeah. And if you're wondering who Skanderberg is, that's Albania's national hero. And this is where he made it all happen. He defended the country from the Ottomans.
There you go. But then there's another cool day trip from Tirana, which is called the Black Cave. This is a humongous cave here in Albania. You can drive to it. I think it's like an hour and a half from Tirana. Walk up there. It's a pretty well-marked trail. It's a beautiful scenic walk as well. You have all these mountains that you can look over, kind of like a valley as well. And then after an overgrown part into the forest and mountain, you will see the opening of this humongous cave.
And this cave, if you go into it, is gonna have tons of different species of bats. It's gonna have remains of cave bears from back in the day, the Ice Age, I guess.
We tried to walk in, but then this bat flew right in front of us. You could hear all the bats, and I was just done. But if you like that stuff, it's really cool to do.
All right, so moving on to our number one favorite day trip from Tirana, and that is the Cape of Rodin.
Yeah.
It's so much more than just a cave though. It has beautiful turquoise waters all around the cape.
Another castle.
And it was just a fun hike out to the beach, to that end of the cape, and we got some great pictures. If you were a photographer, this is a great place to come. So next, you probably want to see if you can head out to a beach. Albania is pretty interesting. You have the Adriatic Sea on the north, and then you have the Ionian coast on the south.
The beaches are actually really nice. It's next to Greece, it's in front of Italy, so that might give you an idea of what the beaches are like. We're gonna be fully transparent here. We did see trash on beaches in Albania, but if you go to those destinations that people go there, vacation there, those beaches are more clean. And we actually went to a really beautiful beach. What is that called again? Durmi Beach, yes. Still up and coming, so you might see lots of hotels and buildings still being built, but that just tells you how tourism is starting to flow into Albania. Albania has beautiful beaches to explore.
All right, so the next reason to come to Albania is their UNESCO World Heritage Sites. There's a couple that you can visit from Tirana. We actually visited the city of Gjirokastër,
yes,
which is a stone village, very, very beautiful.
Cool stuff.
Go check out a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
And then while we're talking about pretty sights and nature, let's talk about blue eyes, okay?
Beautiful.
Yes, because you can hike to a blue eye. You have several in Albania, and we went to one in Theth. It's a circular pond with blue, clear mountain water. It's freezing, it's really cold. It's not really a place you will swim in, but it's beautiful to look at. There's a waterfall flowing in. It's amazing.
Yeah, and if you can't make it all the way to Theti National Park, the more popular and probably the more famous one is in Sarande, and there's going to be a blue eye there, which has some type of spring coming up from the bottom that is given that clear blue, really healthy looking waters.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
Why didn't we go to that one?
Well, we were tired.
Okay.
Visiting an Albanian guest house to get that authentic experience.
You might think, what is a guest house? Well, it's somewhat similar to a hostel, but the difference is that it's family owned and the family runs it. There are rooms that you rent. You can rent a private room, but you can also rent a hostel-like room where you have multiple beds, where you sleep with strangers probably. You have shared bathrooms. Some also have private bathrooms. But the difference is the family will cook for you. They'll cook you breakfast and dinner, and it's more of that family feel. You sit in a room with the firewood going, and it's cold, and you're all there together. You can interact with the family. They'll give you some fruits. They'll introduce you to the farm animals, and that's what an Albanian guest house can offer you.
After you stay in the Albanian guest house, you're gonna have to do some hiking. We did the hiking in Theti National Park, and it's a perfect way to start exploring the Balkan peaks.
Yes, if you're into nature, even if you're not really into nature, you haven't really hiked before, start hiking in the Albanian Alps. It's so beautiful. Albania has something for everyone, for avid hikers, day hikes, multi-day hikes, but also for medium to beginner hikers. You can actually rent donkeys to carry your stuff around. And maybe what added to the experience is because we hiked in fall, the leaves were changing color, it was chilly, but the sun was out, it was just perfect. And I've never seen those white capped bare rock mountains. These are just like Mount Everest vibes, and I've never even been there.
So take a ferry ride on the Kamani Lake. This is a beautiful river. It's going to take you through the mountain pass in this, it's almost like a greenish blue waters, but it's beautiful.
What makes the Kamani Lake very beautiful is that you have those really high rock mountains, really beautiful.
Lagora Pass, and this really gave me Big Sur vibes because you're high up on the mountain and you're driving down this winding coast and you can see the ocean that is very far beneath you, and it's like these steep drop-offs, but it's beautiful. There is a lot of great food in Albania. There's also a lot of great wine that is up and coming. Some things you can get in Albania is like split roasted lamb. A lot of their grocery stores carry a lot of organ meats, I noticed. So like heart, liver. There's tons of up and coming restaurants that are getting started by local Albanians who are trying to add to that market of great places to eat, so make sure you try them out when you're here. Finally, you might want to visit an island if you are in Albania. Yes, Greece next door has taken most of the islands, but if you want to go to the south, there's also some other really beautiful and popular islands there. They apparently have really great beaches, and they might be something that you want to put on your list.
And that was it. That's a lot of things to do here in Albania. The country has a lot to offer. There's a lot to see. I hope this was helpful for you for your next trip to Albania. If we missed anything, let us know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next vlog.
You introduce it and then I'll do number one.
Okay.
You ready?
I don't know how to introduce this.
Let's go. Let's get it.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, I can do it. But now we need some culture and history.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's that you have those really hawk